need to know at this hour. Right at midnight, President
2K
Trump
trading.
announced a 10% tariff on all Chinese goods. And this morning, China is hitting back. Bloomberg's John Tucker joins us live with the latest. John, good morning.
Good morning, Karen. China retaliating with targeted action. So there's a 15% tariff on some U.S. energy imports and a 10% fee on American oil and agricultural equipment. If Calvin Klein owner PVH and U.S. gene sequencing company Illumina, they've been placed on a blacklist. The consequences for these two companies kind of unclear at this point, but they may face restrictions on sales and investment in China. China said it will also investigate Google for alleged antitrust violations, even though Alphabet search services, they have not been available in the country since 2010. China also imposed new export control on tungsten and other critical metals. The moves, however, are seen as being restrained at this point. The Chinese tariffs, they're set to kick in February 10th, potentially leaving room for negotiation. And President Trump has also signaled a desire to speak with the Chinese leader, Xi Jinping, before these tariffs take effect. Now, the market reaction, initially, the Hang Seng China Enterprises Index of Chinese stocks listed in Hong Kong, it fell, but now it has rebounded. In fact, it is up 3.5%. As far as the currency reaction, the offshore spot yuan right now is actually up 0.3%. In New York, I'm John Tucker, Bloomberg Radio.
All right, John, thank
Trump
you.
wildin', Trump wildin'.
25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico. Those were set to kick in last night. The president says he's won a number of new concessions on border security from Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, as we hear from Bloomberg's Derek DeClote in Toronto.
Canada had previously proposed a so-called joint strike force with the U.S. that would monitor the Canada-U.S. border. It looks like that
This is the best time to be in the market. This is the best time to be in the market. You got to listen to what Trump is doing. It's going to create a lot of volatility. Watch out for the good companies. Buy them low.
Canada also agreed to send 10,000 troops to its U.S. border to stem fentanyl flows.
Well, Nathan, Mexico says it's sending 10,000 troops to its border as well. President Trump is calling that a major concession.
President Sheinbaum is a woman. I like her very much. We've had good relationships, but we have to stop fentanyl from coming in, whether I like somebody or not, and we have to stop the illegal aliens from coming in.
President Trump says the U.S. will spend the next 30 days negotiating with Canada and Mexico on a final economic deal.
Well, later today, Karen, the president will welcome the first foreign leader to the White House since he returned to office. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will meet with Trump to determine the course of Israel's war against Hamas and potentially Netanyahu's ability to remain in power.
Well, we turn to the markets now, Nathan, and futures are once again lower, this time on the China-U.S. trade war. Stocks paired losses yesterday after the U.S. agreed to